Your favorite Masters channel is back here, episode 43. I am your host, the Physician, and we got some newcomers this time. Notably, Mr. Breba, the legend, the legend of Magic: The Gathering. He made it to Masters, which is very interesting. I'm certainly curious to see what sort of madness he's going to bring to the table, though. I have a sneaking suspicion that one of the decks he's gonna bring is Rage Rush. Why do I think that? Because he was playing a hell of a lot of Rage Rush on his stream, and Rage Rush is a relatively simple deck to play that is quite effective. Now it's of course going to be banned. So speaking of decks that are always going to be banned, besides Rage Rush, I expect that we're gonna see Kayano for sure with the dragon. That deck certainly made some waves. But other than that, the field's a bit open. You've got your usual suspects: Mono Dominion, Grand Reunion, some sort of other control decks. Now we've got 13 people. I looked over the list. I've got it somewhere over here. And we're missing. Gosh, who was it? Kingwald was one of them. Disper, and crap, someone. Hang on. And Geronimo. There you go, Geronimo. So we'll see. 13 is still a decent number, but of course there's always the risk of the dreaded four-way tie and not having a deciding champion. Anyways, the usual stuff applies. If you're seeing this, then we are already in the 10-minute delay, so you're not gonna have to wait for 10 minutes. After I'm done talking, we're just gonna roll. I'll still be interacting with chat if that becomes necessary. Please refrain from spoilers. You know how it is. Sometimes it's difficult to resist the urge, especially if you're one of the people who played. You know, just go into chat and say, "Wow, that was some bullshit." I mean, you say that, we can pretty much tell what's going on. So let's not spoil the fun for everyone. And have a good time. We're pretty close to starting. I did not hear anything from Love Giant this time. Usually he says something. So if whether or not he's streaming, I don't know. Hopefully he is. It's always nice to have multiple people covering. But if not, I guess you're stuck with me. Sorry about that. But here we are. We've just a few minutes out. I'll try to cover as many games as I can. Let's see. Who are the newcomers? That's always fun. So LG, level 15. So this could be someone's alternate account, or it could be some new person who just, I don't know, maybe played Rage Rush a lot or something. Ah, there's Geronimo. So we're 14. That's good. Still risk of the four-way tie. And other than that, well, of course, Breba is a new player in the tournament. And I think everybody else I've seen at least once. I think I've seen Dirac. Hope I'm not wrong here. Not much to say other than that. Big money on the line. We'll see who wins it this time. Torek is back. Will he claim yet another title, which would be his fourth, I think? Because nobody has 4 titles currently. Duel has 5. But then there's a bunch of people with 3. Nobody, as far as I know, has 4. So Torek has a shot at it. And maybe Holyol will finally win a title. Will finally get off his bum and get the job done. Well, we'll have to see about that. I expect a very interesting tournament. We are notably, however, missing Cruel Tech. Which is, you know, he's played in the most Masters of everyone, I believe. But perhaps he just had something else going on. No Vanguard, but you know how Vanguard is. He just never plays. And some of the old guard like Rin Riet also aren't here. Perhaps they're busy, or they're resting on their laurels, having effectively conquered the game, more or less. And I think, nah, let these new guys have some fun. I guess maybe. So I think, yeah, okay, registration is done. So we got 14 players. it's good enough. It would have been nice to have the 15th to just guarantee that there cannot be any ties. With 14, there is a small chance. Also, Holio level 74. Wow, that's pretty good. I gotta say that's really good. Still can't beat Crueltech. He's like 80 something. That man is crazy. Oh, I do know, man. 77. Jeez. These guys play a lot of Spellweaver. I gotta give him credit. We got 20 seconds. At this point, I think we'll just take basically whoever. Whoever. So, I do actually have the deck list in front of me. So, that should be... That should be fun. I'm not going to be spoiling it, though, just in case somebody happens to watch. I'll only, you know, quote-unquote, spoil it when we're closer to the end of the tournament. So, what do we got here? All right. I kind of want to see Breba, honestly. Versus Juan Maratha. Wait, is Breba streaming? I have no idea, honestly, if he is. I'll keep an eye out on Discord. See if he is. You know what? We'll catch Breba later. Dobric's and Ginger Raven. Let's do it. 1 second. Okay, here we go. So Dobric's with, I'm guessing, some kind of a mill deck? I suspect this is some sort of a mill deck. Versus Ginger's, I'm guessing this is Shamans. Shamans versus mill. I think Shamans are pretty happy with that matchup because Shamans like to play it slow and then they just hit you for 1,000,000 damage. So, yeah. I think Ginger's probably in pretty good shape. Checking some messages here. Oh, not that. Yeah, I'm not seeing anyone else's stream pop up, so I'm just gonna assume they're not. Anyways, what do we got? Ginger Raven already loading up some totem action. Totem of Legends into double Yard Priest. Dobrich really has to hurry up. But he doesn't have much offense is the problem. So Crypt might be his most powerful play, actually, just as an 8/8 that he'll eventually invoke. But yeah, Yard Priest, and he already has a Swamp God as well to bring it back. His next turn, actually, I suspect it could be Legends into Yard Priest. That way, he'll pop one of the Shamans, and then if Dobrich gives the guy -2/-2, then he'll go face. If he reduces his life, he might kill the other Shaman. Oh no, he's going for the. He's playing a little bit slower, going for the hero power, developing another totem. He's got the swiftness totem as well, which sucks. Discarding Primal Battle, I guess he doesn't really need it here. Okay, though Britza does not have time. That's a good card to get out, but I think now Ginger can possibly unleash. He can unleash some pain with a bunch of Yard Priests and, of course, Swift. not to mention. Okay. Yeah, just he's got Swift Totem into possibly even 2-yard Priest. That'll be two 5/5s. He can blow up the Innkeeper here, blow up one of the other Priests as well, and just smack the face for 10. That's pretty good play. He might also be considering just using the Hero Power to just pop one of them. You know, just play 1-yard Priest. Pop Lightning Bolt the 2/2, and then use the Hero Power to pop one of the Shamans, and then probably go face. Depending on what the Bridges does with the effect. If he hits the... Actually, no, he can kill them both. Because the Priest will be a 5/5. Oh, 6/6 even. No, he goes face instead. Actually, that makes a lot of sense. Killing the 1/1 is probably not worth a lot. So, this is going to be tough. I don't know how... Okay, Cleanse helps, but how is he just... How does he sort of stop this madness? Ginger Raven with Wall in the deck, which actually makes a lot of sense. Wall is a very nice defensive trick. He might have... Dobridges might have to Ray this thing. He went for mana instead of the level. I'm guessing he wants the Vulture. Makes some sense. Ooh, that's another one. So he can play... I wonder if he can play the Emissary here. Mountain Sanctuary. Really? That seems a bit greedy. I mean, it might not actually matter because this seems almost impossible for the Birches to win. There's 6 totems on the board already. He's got the Rocky. That's going to give him massive value. Probably just Lightning Bolt the Vulture. Or possibly Lightning Bolt the 1/1 so it can't block the incoming Yard Priest. Maybe he might be considering just playing a Yard Priest as well. Play a Yard Priest, blow up the Vulture, and then hit for 7. It does mean he draw... Oh, I guess he's just not going to draw a card. Oh, okay, he's saving that for the Rocky. That's another 7. I mean, at this point, Dobrisha basically has to keep a Cleanse open. Taimea. That's interesting. But, yeah, I don't see how you can do anything here. Crip. That's interesting. Crip invokes immediately? Yeah, Crip will invoke immediately, which... That's going to help because it can block multiple things. So, will that be enough? Ginger Raven's got another Yard Priest. Now, again, this thing can block 3 things. So, Crip might actually hold a line for a bit here. What do you do? He can just take it slow. Well, he doesn't even need to have... He just needs to put enough creatures into play that the Crip can't block everything. That's a good start, because he can just... Also, yeah, he can just drain him, too. What am I thinking? Yeah, he can just play 2 Shamans and just drain him to death. And that's that. Yeah, that's not much. I don't think this is winnable by any means for the Bridges. Shamans is a control deck, but it's the kind of control deck that just kills you. If you don't stop them. Yeah. Yeah, that's a wrap. Yeah, that was pretty much hopeless, I think. Okay. Let's see. Let's just see the end of that. No, okay, no, let's see Breba. I didn't want to see Breba. Hang on a second. Okay, so Breba, predictably with Rage Rush. I'm a genius. Nah, not really. Not a genius prediction by any means, but what in the hell is that? He's playing Burke instead of the usual basic Zash. That's certainly reasonable. This thing's a pain in the ass. Juanma with some interesting looking cards. Scatman is not a card you expect. So just block one. And the nice thing is Juanma can actually free kill the lizard next turn. Oh, he might just play, actually just play Dread Knight, right? Yeah, Dread Knight will push both of those guys back and put a massive threat on the board. Overwhelming forces. No, I definitely think you play Dread Knight here as Juanma. Yeah, that's nice. Denies him a bunch of damage. And you still have a 0-5 blocker. And that Dread Knight's going to start swinging very hard. Can Breba actually kill it? He's got another Fireball. He can, but he has to basically send all his spells into it. He has to go up level and then use Word of Fire and Fireball. Word of Fire is not generally run in Rage Rush because it does not have the ability to hit face. It is an interesting card because, you know, drawing a card with removal is obviously really good. It's just that you usually don't have the room for it. And, well, that and you don't really want to go 3 levels. Because if you go 3 levels, well, you've already given up a card to do that. So you're not really profiting very much. I could imagine this kind of like running Word of Fire if there were some other level... if you were going more mid-rangey level 3 with stuff like Phoenix, for instance. Then it would make some sense. But that's not Rage Rush anymore. So Breba, I think basically... If he goes level up, then Word and Fireball clears the Knight. It is obviously slow. But if he doesn't... Flame Serpent just trades with a 0-5. That's not very good. He might have to do exactly that. Just kill the Knight. Oh, he just conceded. Wow, okay. Alright. Let's see more of that. Oh, is that over? I guess that's over already. Okay. So I guess Breba must have just lost. Well, let's go back to the bridges then. Against Ginger Raven. Ginger Raven with... Oh, it's the Blue Rush. It's the Rage Rush that runs... That splices in some blue, which lets you run stuff like Chicken and the 4-3 Divine Shield raiding party. Oh, nice combo there with the Fate's Touch. And Dobricious is in dire straits here. I don't know that he has any healing, which means he's just dead to the Fireball, which actually Ginger Raven is already holding. Yikes. What is going on with Discord? Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is basically over. He has no healing. And Ginger Raven has a Fireball, so that is a wrap. What else do we have here? How about... Let's see how Torek is doing. He's 1-0 over Asenas Hayes. Torek with... some interesting cards. Ah, there's a Winter Scout. I was wondering if this card was going to see play. It's an interesting 2-drop option. It's obviously much worse statted than some of the other ones. But if it does get a hit in, which is pretty good. Send Sages with, wow, triple, what is it? Triple Trigon. Wow. Is that 1-turn heal he's playing? It might be 1-turn heal. Torek is playing some Wilderness Guardian, huh? Interesting. So this is the, I think this is the target emblem deck, because you've got Murder Instinct, which is supposed to work with the target emblem stuff. Gets to get this thing off the board. So Slave Hunter, well, that's a card that you don't see a lot. I mean, it's basically like a bad Vanguard. Well, not that bad of a Vanguard. But the whole point is that you want to make sure he kills the thing with an emblem. That way you get to bring it back on your side. So he's got a bunch of 2/2s. This Wilderness Guardian, though, well, I guess he's got, I'm guessing he's got, like, all rage creatures. Like, I'm guessing he's got Malvina in here as well. That would make sense. Because, actually, with Malvina just activates this completely, because it's 4 creatures immediately. Oh, wow. That's insane, actually. So, Sensagus, he's got Snowstorm. That'll do, what, 6? That'll leave 2 creatures alive. He's also got the Radiance. Oh, he's gonna Radiant Snowstorm. Right, that'll take care of the board. Now I'm hoping Torek wins, because of course I stand against 1 turn heal. But Torek is already up 1 point. So probably develop this thing. Or maybe he's waiting for Malvina to just immediately unleash it. Well, another level. Symbol of Fury. Jacquerie. Well, Jacquerie doesn't quite work out here because he buffs your stuff, but then he makes your stuff slaves. Oh, there it is. Oh, the Tortured Orc is a rage creature, right? So that actually powers it up. That's very, very cute. I wonder if he'll just use it. Because Sensagus is going to have to raid this thing, basically. I think Slave Hunter should just be removed. Because, like, yeah, Sensagus does not have creatures. Obviously. Sensagus loading up his engine. Wow, so many valleys. He's got to raid that. That's a pretty dangerous card. But that's, he's building up some damage here. Eleanor. You could Word of Pain here for 6. But maybe he's holding it for, oh, he top-decked another Ray. That's pretty nice. He's really using everything he's got. Running low on cards there, but he's got another Fireball. Wow. But he's got, well, he's got Reflector. So Reflector or Word of Grace will refill him on life and cards. Well, not much to do for Torek other than just play the Lizard, make a bunch of creatures, and just hope for the best, essentially. Yeah, Moonsteel Miner is good here because you want to have the option to get things to 4 health. That way, if another Radiance comes down, it doesn't make you really sad. That's essentially what it comes down to. He's got 11 burn in hand. I think I would just play this because he's got a creature now. I guess he's probably holding double Fireball here. But Sensagus is almost certainly going to do Reflector Word of Grace. Yeah, for sure. That's another 6 life and another card. That's way too good. And then what? Draw 2? No, probably Exorcism is stronger. He's gonna end of turn double Fireball him? Maybe. Yeah, I guess he has to. Another Slave Hunter. Womp womp. I would still put them on the board because he's got Eleanor, right? So you're going to be able to put an target emblem on something. Either that or just DO them. No point in holding them, really. So he's got 8 damage, which is not bad. It is doing something. Yeah, it counters one of the Word of Graces. Just keep making dudes. Not much more to say. Just keep putting on pressure. More Moonsteel Miners. How many things does he have that actually put on target emblems? Malvina and what? I'm guessing he doesn't have the Ori. Oh, yeah, Satyr. I assume he doesn't have... Oh, Merchant of Souls. Interesting. Can bring back a Satyr. Can bring back this thing. This one, let's see. He's got 5, 7, 9, 11 HP on the board. Ah, but he's just going to Reflector it. So it's going to kill the whole board regardless. Yeah. He's going to clear the board here. Sadly. Ha! Test of time. Play a wall. Oh, he's got a wall as well. Didn't play the wall. Wow. Okay. I think it's going to be end of turn symbol for sure. No end of turn symbol, really. I mean, kill that creature. Do 2 damage to the face. I don't think that'd be definitely a good play. That's the most you're going to get out of symbol. A little bit of burn and removal. He's still not doing it, though. It's looking bad for Torek. Oh, yeah, discard a Slave Hunter for sure. Well, he could just do that again. Wow, that's nasty. That's basically splitting headaches. Except you also draw a card yourself. Oh my god. That's obscene. Yeah, this looks to be pretty much over. Because he's got too much life. I'll just play Radiance, right? Another Exorcism. Play a wall? I mean, why not, right? Yeah, this is pretty over. No way can Tora come back from this. Yeah. Okay. That was a bit sad. Come on, Torek. Beat his ass. One turn heal must die. Alright, so it's that deck again versus... Looks like good old Mono C, but maybe not because he's got the Promenade. There might be a touch of Dominion in there, perhaps. Oh, even has Bezarok. Now, Bezarok I approve of. Bezarok has the Physician Seal of Approval. Oh, wow, Flesh Sculptor. Interesting. So maybe this is not just your typical Mono C. There might be some other tricks going on here. Now, oh, the Scatman is here. Okay, that's more like the kind of deck I like seeing. Not much to do here. Torek just develop and smack that booty as quickly as possible. So we did not see we know Malfina's in his deck. He DO'd one of them. Or that DO'd over one of them. Sensation's a bit of a slow start. Primal Battle, wow, okay. So an interesting collection of cards, to say the least. Sanctum, sure. But you gotta get some levels in first, dog. Let's do that. What's Toric's next play? Possibly that Slave Hunter thing? Or probably just Raven, honestly. If nothing else, it's just gonna be Raven. Send Sages. Probably just play Promenade. I don't see what else there is to do. You could activate Sanctum, but it's not gonna do much because you don't have any levels. Yeah, it's probably gonna be Raven. Yeah, it's another 3. Sensei just really playing slow here. He's got Suffocate coming up, but that's not for another turn. Which would mean another 5 damage. Tombs, not that helpful, unfortunately, because the Orc can just free trade the zombies away, so that wouldn't actually add much to the board. It would absorb a little bit of damage, but it wouldn't actually... And also, if he sparked it, means he can't play Suffocate the following turn. Mistio, but not a problem. He's got mana. Sculptor in the back is also a bit slow, but maybe he has to do it. He's gonna play Sculptor, Spark, Primal Battle, but that's kinda slow. I don't think he's gonna do that. So Toric, he's got Symbol. I think Symbol's certainly got to be played here. Although Jacquerie is pretty interesting too. Because Jacquerie puts a nice... it puts a lot of damage on the board very quickly. And he gets something over... He could get the Raven over 3/3. And now it won't die to Suffocate. Yeah, okay, that's 6 more damage. So now Suffocate only kills 2 things. Oh man, this is big trouble. Like, Sensei just doesn't have any answers. Not really much for removal here. He's gonna have to draw something useful soon. Because otherwise he's just gonna be killed in the next turn. He's already looking at 9 damage. Will he Spark Suffocate? It's actually wait, Suffocate's absolutely terrible. It doesn't even kill. It doesn't kill. Only kill Satyr. What am I thinking? I think he's gonna Primal Battle Satyr here. But this is dreadfully slow. I'm guessing he's just trying to. He should put it on the slave. It's already a slave. He should, yeah. Okay, so he's got Satyr and then Symbol. Oh, I guess he could do that too. He can wake up the, oh man, that's disgusting. He can actually wake up the Slave Hunter immediately. And then it can kill the Sculptor, and then summon a Sculptor on the other side. Now, unfortunately, it's a 3/3. That's the issue with Jacquerie, is that it buffs the enemy cards. I'm not sure why he did the damage to it. Oh, it's to buff the Satyr, right? Because the Satyr gets a +1/+1 when that happens. So he loses the Slave Hunter, but he's gonna get a Sculptor here. Yikes. That does not look good. Is there anything that could possibly save him? This just looks... Okay, Vampiric Ashes helps a little, but... This looks like a wrap. You can Spark Succubus. I don't think that's enough. With only 4 health? He's trying, but... Nah, this is not gonna do anything. Just Symbol away the Sculptor and then just swing face and... Yeah, easy peasy. Or just do that, yeah. Skip the middleman. Ugh. I think this is a nice payback for that 1-turn heal deck. Toric mopping up another opponent. What do we got left? Just a few games. Let's see what LG has to say. One of our newcomers. Let's see. Geronimo is playing... Looks like some sort of a target emblem related Wow, Jin. That's interesting. But... Oh, yikes. That's... Oh, he's got Vampirism on the board. Oh, dear. That's not good. Also got Burning Rage as well. What is this? Power Surge. Huh. That's some strange deck. LG with just soldiers, basically. Now, sadly, the dogs cannot attack. But they don't need to. Their mere presence is enough to trigger a defeat. Okay. We don't have very many left. Let's do D-Rock and I Do No Man. Let's see. Okay, it's a new game. They're 1-1. D-Rack with looks like some sort of control deck. He's got a Life Force. I Do No Man with some interesting looking cards. Also a control deck with nature in it. It's interesting because you get to bounce stuff back. So he uses one Trigon for this. Basically get himself access to green. Solid. Mr. Dirac is probably going to want a Horizons here. He's already ahead on mana, so he's already Horizon once. So he's in pretty good shape here to get a Jin on the board next turn and just start, just getting free mana. I Do No Man's Hero Power, however, is a bit more useful for the long grind. There's the Life Force. So they're both running this card. So what are they planning? Vampirism. It's a bit unexpected. Probably ends up getting DO'd. I mean, maybe. Maybe. With Symbol of Blood, I'm guessing he's got vampires. But which ones? What do you toss here? Oh, Womp Womp. But I'd say because he's ahead on mana, he can actually afford it. Like, I don't think I would have even bothered using that. Oh, gets a Power Surge and an Ancient Wisdom. Both really good cards. Probably Ancient Wisdom is the better pick here. Because he does not have enough mana yet. Ah, he wants the Power Surge. He wants the mana. So I Do No Man's got a long way to go here. To catch up. It's behind 2 levels. 1 level and 1 mana. Two turns, so to speak. Man, keep ginning away. That's all I can say. Free card every turn. Pretty good. Oh, okay. That's, That's the, good old, Murderous Chieftain Essence combo, where you play the Chieftain, it sacrifices itself, causing it to draw somehow, and then you just transform these things into 5/5s. He went face instead of just drawing a card. What do we got? Oh. Ouch. Okay. That's kind of a problem. No current way to deal with it. But the good news is that it'll go down to a 4/4. Though if it's killed off, that thing is going to wake up and become a 5/5. That's not good. But Dirac still has the upper hand just because he's got more resources. In fact, if he just silencers at the next available opportunity, then I Do No Man is going to be completely shut down because he won't be able to play anything. Because he doesn't even have 5 mana. So he has to skip his whole turn, basically. I'd say just keep on searching, man. You've got the advantage. Push it even further. We've got New Horizons. That's very nice. I did not want to go for New Horizons, really. I do know, man, drawing some scarabs, though. That's very helpful. He definitely needs to build up his mana supply here. For sure. Alright. Oh, he draws Horizons anyways. I still think you should Horizons and Silencer. Just because then I do know, man, basically has to start skipping his turn. But it's a lot less good now because he has 5 mana. So I mean, actually, yeah, maybe you don't do that. It looks a lot worse now. Symbol of Blood could clear the Scarab, which probably you want to do because before that thing grows a second head and 2 more tails. As it has a tendency to do. New Horizons is probably just good anyways because you're going to want to level at some point. So, let's see. Horizons, Power Surge, and Symbol. Symbol also, he would even put the Djinn in front because the Chieftain is getting smaller and smaller. And he gets 3 life. Off of that Symbol. And you can still search with the Djinn. Ah, I see. He's going to want to clear the Chieftain here. I assume. But then the Essence wakes up. I think. It should. Yeah, it's still an allied creature dying. No, he does not do it. So just shock the board without killing anything? Alright. Oh, he's got the Devourer. He could play the Devourer, actually, and eat the Djinn right here and now. And then just smack the booty for 5. I think that's pretty good. Let's see if that's what he does. He did not buff that, so that means he might go. Yeah, there we go. Bye-bye, Djinn. Oh, he could actually summon a Scarab. But why would you do that? So that's another 5. So D-Rag might be looking at a Cataclysm, actually. Because that's a lot of damage that he's taking. And he does have to stop it. I do know man's hero power is also eventually going to come into play here because just stealing D-Rag's creatures, whatever they may be, is going to be better than just, you know, shocking a few of them. And we'll see if I do know man has Silencer. He is catching up on mana thanks to the Scarabs. So next turn he can just play a Scarab. He's got that, gosh, I always forget his name. Catacomb Keeper. Yeah, Catacomb Keeper for some big card draw possibilities. D-Rack, probably gonna have to Cataclysm. It's not a great Cataclysm, but, I mean, he's just gonna take 7 damage next turn? I don't think so. He's got to get this stuff off the board. He can't play Cataclysm and Silencer, unfortunately. Cleanse, okay. He could cleanse the Helm and get his Chieftain back, but that's kind of meh. It's gonna get run over by the 5/5. Cataclysm? No. He is gonna cleanse. He's gonna cleanse the Helm. Yes, he does. I gotta say, this feels a little weak sauce, honestly. Because the Helm's gonna come back eventually. Like, you didn't destroy it. Is the problem. Cleanse is great and all, but in long matches, eventually, it catches up to you. Okay. I do know man probably wants to lead off with a Scarab. Get that mana rolling. He could play Scarab, level up, and then play the Keeper. Draw 3 cards and probably discard that Trigon that I don't think he needs anymore. I'm led to believe he isn't running Silencer. Yeah, he does that. No, he went for mana. Doesn't want to kill it. I mean, 5 face damage is quite good. Put the Scarab in the back, and don't just let him trade. He is going to let him trade. Lamp of Zephyr. I like that. Sadly, no more Lamp Vamp combos like it used to be. Oh man, those were fun times. So let's see. He's got the symbol, but it's not... No, actually, he can... yeah, he can get rid of that. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, symbol that, get another 4 life. And then he can actually kill the Scarab, get a card, and get another 3 life. No, 4, because it's got Unstoppable. Oh, right, it's a vampire now as well. That's right. Is he gonna get a 6/6 here? Yeah. Okay, that's pretty good, actually. That means he can't do what I said. Womp womp for Fuzz, right? For being so stupid. That 6/6 is kind of a problem. He does not have any way to deal with it. You can get another Murderous Chieftain into play, but it will not get the effect of Vampirism. Because it hasn't been in play yet. What does it do for 5 mana? Could just play Silencer. Just to slow down I Do Know Man. But then what does he do with his 4/3? He can't really attack. He's not just going to run it in just to have it die. Does play Silencer. Will he move this to the back? No, he probably doesn't want to. That is tough, though. He might have to eat 9 damage here. Is there someone who can kill the 3/3? Not presently. He's got a Stronghold, but does that mean he has VATS? What could I Do Know Man steal from Dirac's deck? A Djinn, perhaps? Does he bother with that? He could actually... Oh no, he probably has to play a Cataclysm here just to kill the Silencer. Yeah, I would think so. But he's got to get Silencer out of the way for sure. Before he does anything. And Cataclysm is a nice 1 card that takes care of this. And I don't think he's going to really need Cataclysm that much in the game. Does he buff it? It might make sense to buff it. Might not make any difference, though. No, it doesn't buff it. He's got some... Oh, it's got a lot of card draw possibilities with that Catacomb Keeper. Though he does want to level. He is just trading here. Huh. It's curious. It does 3 more damage, but you're losing a creature here. Is that 6/6 not going face? I was going to say, why... Face, man. One thing here is that if Dirac invokes his 5/5, then it won't have anything to kill. Well, actually, no, it will because of Vampirism. Ooh, but it won't draw a card, at least. But it will get him 6 life. That's not great. Does not do it, however. It's interesting. He's got another one in hand, so maybe he wants it swift. But the thing is, that one isn't going to have Lifebound, because it won't have been on the board yet. At this point, I'd save Scarabs as I Do Know Man as basically fodder for Silencer. Because it's a 3-mana card that's just not very good at this point. So he's managed to cover the mana advantage pretty well. So I Do Know Man with quadruple Cataclysm in hand. Wow. That's pretty funny, actually. He keeps all 4. He's like, yeah, I need 4, man. Cataclysm is just too good of a card. Vampiric Ashes is interesting, because it is a vampire immediately. I just used one. He's going to bring him out? I mean, it's a 6/6. Right? Is he going to Cataclysm that one as well? Wow. Just casually play 2 Cataclysms. Like, yeah, whatever, right? Okay, now he's gonna draw a million cards. There you go. That's pretty good. Okay. So what now? He's definitely got the draw. Save the Scarabs. Is he actually gonna invoke it? Oh yeah, you can do it. 6 damage to the face. That's pretty good. Dirac has healing thanks to vampirism, but it's not immediate. Oh, right, bounces it back, of course. That's problematic, but Dirac does have answer, specifically Lamp, which is a card that can't be removed for the most part, so it can always block. He's probably going to want to play a Silencer here just to get something out of I Don't Know Man's hand out. Yep, and then probably Lamp and Vampiric Ashes, just to put up a defense. No, just play the 5/5. Oh, okay. I would still play Vampiric Ashes here, I think, because it's gonna have life bound to start, and it's got a nice 5 health. And what's really scary about it is that when you have Vampirism on the board with it, it can become a 5/1 and attack. Oh, he's got the Centaur Illusionist. So he's got to kill 5 mana here. Is there some... I wonder if there's some lethal here. So Scarab takes care of the Djinn. But I'm guessing he's just going to use Vats here? No, just use 2 Scarabs. Okay. Helm something. Oh, look at that. It's Helm. Good old Helm. Dirac should be really glad he doesn't have Helm, because Centaur Illusionist is such an obscenely unfair answer to Helm. But he doesn't. Because you can just bounce that helmed creature, so you just basically get it back into your... It's just basically like hard to remove the creature, and it goes back to your hand even. Jeez. Alright, so Dirac's got to be really careful here. He's very low on life. He might actually consider just using the hero power on the... on the 5/5, and then just actually attacking it. Just to gain a couple points of life. He could even send a Lamp into it as well to kill it. That'll give him a total of 3 from that. Yeah, 5 life. That'll put him at 7. Or actually, no, he can just Karthus. Yeah, Karthus is even better. Yeah, that's much quicker. Karthus. Yeah. Good old Silencer. It's a lot of vampires. And that Vampiric Ashes, man. 5/1 with Lifebound. That's pretty spooky. Okay, I Don't Know Man could probably really use a Cataclysm right now. Does not have one. But you could try to steal a... I would say steal a Karthus, right? Steal a Karthus and blow up the Djinn or something. No, he's gonna kill that. Alright. It does mean Dirac's gonna gain a bajillion health. Actually, he's gotta be careful, because there might be lethal. Because the Vampiric Ashes can hit for 5, right? So that's 5 from that. 5 from Karthus. That's 10 already. And he's got lamps, right? So what if he just hero powers and plays a lamp? Is that enough? Hero power costs 4. Then a lamp costs 5 total. So that's enough. That's 4 damage from lamp. 7, 8, 30. Yeah, that's lethal. Hero power and just play a lamp. And buff the Vampiric Ashes. Yikes. That's gonna be a nice win by Dirac. I've always been a big fan of Lamp. I think it's a really cool trick. I think he's counting up that lethal. You can still get lethal if he just plays another lamp. Yeah, there's several ways to get lethal here. Yeah, with the 2 lambs, it's like more than enough. Just send any creature into... Any creature into the 3/3, and yeah, that'll do. It's gonna buff that thing again? No. Damn, nice. Solid. The Fuzz approves. So that should be the end for round 1. Yep. We've got 7 in the top. So we need Wild Blade to win to break the so that to save the first seed. We've got Holiol, Geronimo, Ginger, Juanma, Tauric, Dirac, and Wild Blade. One of these 7 individuals will be our next champion. We got any drops? Yeah, Breba drops, and LG also drops. So we're down to just 12. Okay. Holiol, I gotta see what Holiol is doing. I want to see Holiol versus Juanma Rafik. It's gonna be OP, I can tell you that. In the meantime, I don't know, actually. It's like I said that in the meantime, but I had absolutely nothing to follow it up with. I Do No Man also dropping. So it's 3 drops. Does that mean there's a buy? Oh yeah, Andriola is just gonna get a buy in that case. Because he's the one facing I Do No Man. Well, it's not literally a buy, but yeah, he basically gets a freebie. Okay. These guys are so rich. They don't want these prizes. 2,500 crystals. That's worth... Actually, how much is that worth? That's 30 bucks. That's like $30 worth of crystals, dog. That's like... That's not nothing. I guess these guys have like thousands of crystals. Like, or tens of thousands. They don't care. These guys are rich. They come from the richer part of the world. Like Germany. Oh, that guy's a German too. That's pretty cool. Holiol, Australia. One of the wealthiest countries out there. Was this one Finland? Oh, Argentina. Right. And that's Spain. Great Britain. United Kingdom. Whatever. Not sure what this flag next to Wild Blade is. I've never seen it before. And this is what? This is Spain? Italy. Womp womp. Why did I think it was Spain? Lithuania. Oh. Okay. Come on, Holiol and Juanma. Let's do this. I want to see what Holiol is doing. I do have the deck list, but I'm not actually looking at them. I want to be surprised. Come on. Somebody. So Wild Blade is another returning champion. I've forgotten how many titles he has, but I believe might be 2. It's definitely at least 2. So we'll see if him and Tauric will have an epic battle at some point. That would be pretty awesome. 1 minute in, nobody is... Well, I wonder, so Andriola is like picking his... So So what's Andriola seeing right now? Because his opponent isn't there. It might just automatically change to like 1-0 result for him. Oh, we got Wild Blade and Sense Hages. But I want Holiol. I mean, it can't be that much longer, right? We're nearing the 2-minute mark. Hall, make us proud. How dare he? How dare he make me wait? He's doing this to upset me. I know he's doing this to upset me. Almost everything Holiol does is in some way aimed at upsetting me. And he'll confirm this. Look, he even told Geronimo and Ginger Rivet to pick, you know, just before, so that I think that his game is going, but it's not. This guy. He's something else. But wait, we're nearing the 3-minute mark. I thought the limit is like 2 minutes. Is there some sort of a server thing where it's like... It says 3 minutes for me, but it's only 2 minutes for them? Something like that? Okay, I'm about to just switch over to white. Oh, there you go. You couldn't hold off forever, could you? So Holyol looks like a good old Rage Rush of the Molten Passageway variety. Kayano being banned. So Huama has 2 corruption decks. That's interesting. Although the first one doesn't look very corruption oriented, given that there's a 6 Dominion creatures in it. Oh, and Scatman, of course. Okay. And Scarabs as well. It's a bit strange. Oh, Fia. Good draw, because Anarchist is not good friends with Goblin Warrior, generally speaking. Or Fia. I actually like Fia because basically whenever you deal damage, it's like an extra 1 damage guaranteed. You can almost think of her as spell damage, because each turn if you use a spell against your opponent, it's like an extra 1 damage. It's a nice card. So is it going to spark a Scarab? Yep. Unfortunately, it'll be fed to Fia. So Holyol's doing pretty well. He could play Molten, but I think that's wrong. I think just definitely 100% Boar Rider here. Oh, he draws another Boar Rider. Pretty straightforward. Fia, trade, smack the face. Fia now winding up to 2. Huama is catching up in the mana, but can he do it in time before he's dead? Because Holyol is reaching that critical mass. He might play the 3/1 drops here, which would be pretty charming. Scatman. Oh, right, it's gonna start doing this nonsense. So he plays a dude, he gets a weakness emblem, sacks him, Scatman... I have to remind myself how this works, actually. Oh, he gets a Might emblem. Oh, he can just move the weakness emblems around. Okay. I think Holyol just ignores this guy, just smacks the face some more. Is what I think. So probably just another Boar 5 to the face. Don't even worry about this thing. It's cute, but hopefully Huama is dead before anything happens. Before anything too silly happens. That puts him at 9, and he's got 2 fireballs already. So he should be fine. Dread Knight. That's interesting. So Huama can do some shenanigans now with Sculptor and the 1/1s. But it's probably too little too late because Holyol's got too much damage already. Is he going to play the Sculptor here? Get some zombies in play? Yeah. Ah, there we go. Oh, he's gonna. I'm guessing he's gonna kill the goblin here. He's gonna sack the zombie too now. Oh my god. Well, I mean, they gotta stay in the front. You realize that, right? You have to sack the zombies too. You have to kill at least one of those things. You need blockers for this. Man, that Scatman is growing. Holy crap. It's a 6/7 already. Is he gonna sack his whole board? Okay, well that's a 7/8. But he's 1 off lethal here. Well, technically, yeah, 1 off lethal. He could try to Molten into something exciting. Juanma definitely playing a bit of a troll deck, but that Scatman is 7-8. He's basically unkillable. Actually, he could run 2 fireballs into it, but I think that's basically conceding. So you can't do that. Holiol has to try... Is he going to try to Molten something? Ramgak would win the game. Just because he would get him low enough that he could just finish him off with fireballs. You can play a creature, it dies, summons a zombie. You can just spam so many weakness emblems. This is quite amusing. And Rocky is pretty good. It's honestly, it's good enough. It's good enough. But Juanma does get a chance to respond and try to stop the fireball lethal. But will he do it? He has to try. So he's going to have to hero power himself up to 7. So is he going to try to weakness emblem something to death? But he also has to hero power is the problem. So he has a hero power right now. Yeah. He's got to kill the 2-3 here. Yeah, and Sculptor's got to have to come to the front. There's no doubt. Because he can't just be taking damage like that. He needs that blocker. Is he gonna misplay here? I know he's thinking about not killing it because, you know, the passageway will take him away, but he can't afford that kind of risk. Because the thing is, right now the Bull Rider has 0 attack, so it can't even do any damage. Double Fireball is of no help. And again, if Holiol uses his Fireballs on something other than the face, he will lose the game. So, Sculptor to the front, for sure. Gotta do it. He does not do it. Ugh. The Madman. Oh, he went over a whole lot of rush there. Okay, so Holiol, you know, Juanma is still in the game. Just barely in the game. But man, is he playing with fire. Sculptor should have definitely come to the front. Well, Holiol's trying. See, now, because now Sculptor could have just killed a 1-1. The 0-1, I mean. So will he play Dread Knight here, I wonder? But you see, if he could, he just plays Dread Knight. Sculptor could have killed the 0-1, and then 7 to the face. Ah. I'm upset at this misplay. Now, I think the 7-8 does go face, actually. Because that... Wow, okay. You see what I mean? Like, he's wasted so much damage. Because if you hit the face, put him at 13, he's actually potentially threatening lethal. Now, that Cannonade's looking pretty good with all these target emblems, man. Holiol's just trying to top deck lethal here. Nope. But he's close. He's running out of time, though, that's for sure. If next turn, it's going to be... If Juanma gains any more life, it's going to be over. So here, I think he has to lose. He has to just lose the knight straight up. And he's holding those 2 fireballs like, come on, you bastard. Juanma, you know, top decking his way out of all kinds of nonsense. And I think he might slip away, though, is the problem. I think Holio might have to Fireball the face, actually, because he might not have enough mana for everything. Is he just gonna kill the zombie here? I mean, sure, I guess. It's probably good play, actually. So now Juanma should play the Scarab, I think. Get his mana up. Oh, wow. Oh, that's a disgusting draw. That's, I think it's straight up losing for Holio. He plays the Scarab. Oh, actually, yeah, it doesn't matter either way, because it's the number of creatures is going to be the same. Then he play the Scarab now. It'll die. And then you Hero Power. And you get like 4 more life. And then it's GG. Not Hero Powering. Wow! He could still be dead. He just needs 1 more Fireball. Or a Serpent. Oh no, Serpent won't do because he doesn't have mana. Because he didn't Fireball last turn. Ooh, that tease! Oh my god, what a tease. Now Juanma is just... He's just trolling Holio all the way to the end. Like, there's still a slight chance. Oh, there's a Serpent! Oh my god, look at that! Unfortunately, Holio is also staring at lethal. So, how does he not die here? That's pretty tough, though, because... Yeah, he's already got lethal on the board. So he has to... How does he survive this? He just run the Serpent into the Knight? But no, because Scatman can just sack a zombie, right? And then he'll just put the weakness emblem on the Serpent. Yeah, I think it's over. I think Juanma managed to wrinkle his way around this. I don't know how Holio survives the next turn. He must be just furious here. It's like, no. Let's see. He could Symbol of Fury 2 zombies. Well, actually, he could Symbol of Fury 1 zombie. Let's say, or the Dread Knight and the Sculptor, and then Fireball the Sculptor. I mean, the Dread Knight. Yeah, it stings, but like, he has to remove something. He has to remove at least a creature here, or he will be killed. And if he doesn't kill the Sculptor, then he's just gonna get another zombie. So does that. Ah, 0 attack. But it's still lethal. So he's gonna double Fireball the Knight? That's painful. Oh my god, that's painful. Man, Scatman just soloed Holio here, basically. Yeah, that doesn't help. And it wouldn't have helped. He would have just been dead anyways. Even if he just allowed the attack, he still just wins. Yeah, because he can't block. Oh, man. That was pretty... I gotta give Rathma some props. That's pretty awesome. Not only because I enjoy watching Holio get smacked, and I do, but in such a funny way. Alright, so Juanma, what's he got for us this time? Looks like a good old red-black. With Curse of Risha. Curse of Risha not very good, unfortunately. Now, the Rage Rush here might prevail, though, because he's got a pretty good draw. And Juanma's hand is slow. So it might be this against Neva, which I'm not entirely sure what it is. Well, I mean, I could just look it up. But we're going to find out together. I mean, Boar would be a ridiculous draw right now. That's for sure. Oh, come on. You should wait to see if you draw Fia. Ooh. Yikes. Not a good draw here. Oh, wow. Missed the O as well. Okay. Juanma is doing pretty well. Red-black is a nice combination against aggro because of, like, Dragon Assault. And, yeah, like, you get to run Symbol of Fear, which is very efficient for this sort of thing. So he's bought himself some time. Probably Curse of Risha here, honestly. Just to get it on the board. Holiol is drawing a bit poorly now. He did not get that Bull Rider or really anything else. You just had to waste the mana. Fireball the face. He's probably looking for Molten, but he wants... A Bull Rider is pretty good, I guess. But it's just going to do 3 damage and it's going to go away. So that's basically a Fireball. Juanma doesn't have anything to do, actually. He may just activate Sanctum Pass. I'll play another Keep. Yeah, not much to do. Holiol, I'm guessing he's just going to unleash a Flame Serpent here. But that Fireball. But I think he just has to, right? He can't just sit. He has to try. Juanma's just taunting him with that 2-man. He's like, yeah, okay, go ahead. Oh, does not play Flame Serpent. Holiol's showing some restraint here. But now the Bull Rider is gone. Is he going to Fireball that? Nah. But he can't hold up Fireball forever. He can Hero Power, but it's basically just trades with a Serpent. Or you could just hold the Fireball. And then Holiol will keep playing around it by just playing smaller things. Yeah, Holiol definitely, if he had drawn a little bit better. Like, if he had a Boar Rider here instead of a Goblin Warrior, that'd be insane. Not so much luck, I'm afraid. So what will Juanma do? Not very many options. It's basically just Hero Power or hold a Fireball. And if he Hero Powers, what does he want? Possibly Advanced Zash? Or Advanced Darius? Probably Zash. 3 damage AoE is pretty nice. Maybe he'll just pass. 2 damage for free. Man, that Flame Serpent having 1 health. What a bummer. If only he had more health, huh? Then he couldn't you couldn't do a combat tricks against it. Because that's exactly what we need, right? Buff Flame Serpent. Yeah, just make it like a 6/3 or something. With Deadly. Sure. Then Rage Rest will be banned every time. He is gonna Hero Power, okay. Into what? That means Holiol can just play Flame Serpent sort of free and clear. Zashy Zash. What does Juanma have in terms of healing? I'm guessing Succubus? Is that it? He doesn't want to give up that Molten, but he might have to. Or he might gamble, because if he gets a Ram Gag, that would be insane. But if you get something weak, it's gonna sting. I think I'd rather play Serpent and then do Molten when you have 6 mana, so you have a backup plan of Serpent. Which means he has to DO Symbol of Fury, which sucks. But you need a mana. You always need a mana. Oh, Lizards is pretty nice, actually. So that'll do 7. And developing a Lizard as well. So Juanma is looking a little low on life. Lightning Bolt. Now he might have to consider holding Fireball. That'll cost him 3 mana total to clear both of these. But wait, he cannot. He can't play Fireball now. Oh, that is not good. That is not good. Play Molten first, yeah, because he might hit Ramgak. Oh, that's pretty good too. Rocky gives him 2 damage immediately, and he can just play Flame Serpent because Juanma did not hold up a mana for it. Yikes, going down to 1. That's a bit low. That is a bit low. Now that's basically just waiting for any removal. And that Rocky has to be removed as well. So that'll have to be fireballed, probably. For sure it's going to have to be fireballed. Okay, now Holio's getting some vengeance here. So he's got 5 mana. It's got to be Fireball Tombs. It depends on whether or not he feels like he needs to hold up removal for another Flame Serpent. He's already seen 2 of them, right? He passed. Top decked Fireball. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Holio. You wonderful man, you. Alright, so Holio. Oh, whoa, what is this? Wilderness Guardian. Wow, look at that, he's got broccoli in here. That's just overpowered. Alright. So he's probably planning. Oh, he's gonna just jungle Death Trap next turn. That's gonna be really insane, actually, because Huama has no creatures currently. That's just a casual 2-mana 4/4. Just take a Zombie Legionnaire, just take a second Zombie Legionnaire, and just literally graft them on top of each other. And then Summoner. He's got nothing to play with Summoner, though, is the only thing. Maybe he'll draw some. I mean, the Frost Elemental is like, it's kind of weak sauce to play that. So Juanma is just going to have to take some beatings here, I'm afraid. Wilderness Guardian. Unfortunately, no support right now. It is ancient. He could just use it to draw. But probably wants to use it as a beat stick. But how many nature creatures is he going to have here? Yeah, he did use it. Centaur Illusionist. Interesting. And that 4/4, man, he's like, oh god, what do I do against this? He still can't remove it. And Burning Rage is probably ill-advised. He's gonna probably play Wilderness Guardian here. Yeah. Smack that ass for 4 damage. Then it could be Summoner into Life Force. Gnome Power Engineer. Huh. That's new. I haven't seen that card in a long, long time. What artifacts is he trying to hit? I mean, there's Helm, I guess. Lamps, somewhat. Not really much. It's the spells that are the problem. I guess with the Center Illusionist, you can get a lot of tricks. And a lot of green creatures into play. Now he can finally remove it with Cannonade. But man, 8 damage from a Jungle Death Trap. That's rough. Yeah, he's got to Cannonade this. But Holiel getting plenty of value from his 2-drop. Actually, ridiculous amounts of value. So he could do, I'm thinking Summoner into Life Force is one way. Or it could be Summoner into Illusionist. Bounce Summoner back. Oh, is he going to Hero Power here? I'd only draw like 2 cards, I think. Which I guess is not bad, but it seems a bit premature. I think you want to wait 1 more turn before you do that. Or not. What's he playing, though? Oh, Center Illusionist. I just bring it back. Wow, okay. That's pretty cool. With 3 mana, he nevertheless managed to play 3 creatures and draw 3 cards. It's like a 0 mana draw 3. Pretty good hero power. So he's got the Devourer swinging some damage. Holiel doing some stuff. That thing is about to wake up. Oh, man. And, yeah, 4-5. It's coming. Juanma's hand is really bad. So what does he do here? He can remove both of those guys. He definitely needs to. Otherwise, it's going to be more shenanigans with the Summoner. Oh, that's bold, to say the least. Okay. No, Library of Life. I like that card. Although, I'm not sure how many spells he can pull off. But hey, to get this to draw, it's insane. So he could do Life Force. Oh no, he could do Satyr into a 1-mana Life Force. And then wake up the 4-5. And then smack the face. Pretty strong. Or you could actually just play Devourer, but nah. Definitely should wake up the thing. You can also do 1 damage with it in addition to the attack. He is back. Scary card. And just 1 more damage, why not? That's quite a board. Let's see. How does he get out of this? How does Juanma get out of this nonsense? Let's see. Symbol can clear 2 things. But wait, then there's the problem of Devourer coming down as a 6/6 next turn, possibly. That probably just cannot be dealt with. So it looks like Holiel's got this. I don't see any way Juanma gets out of this alive. Sadly, Dragonfire does not have 2 targets. If he could clear the 2 5/5s, that'd be something. Well, even that probably wouldn't be enough. But as is, he can't. He's got to hope from the Burning Rage to provide something. He had a Cannonade there. Probably could have used it. Yikes. Maybe he could have tried. Let's see. Would a Cannonade have done anything? So he'd have 4 mana. He can play 2 Cannonades, I guess. No, you probably want a symbol. Probably even that probably isn't enough. There's just too much on the board. There's too many bodies. Yeah, not to mention, with the Devour, it probably doesn't matter what he does. Honestly. There's just too many. That's another 6, basically. Well, no, wait. He could not actually play it, right? He needs 6 mana. Oh, no, he can't play. He cannot play Devourer. But if the Life Force survives, I think that's a Spirit. Yeah, if the Life Force survives, that's a 6/6. So he could essentially upgrade it to a 6/6. If a few of the creatures were to die. This thing isn't the Spirit, right? Oh, it is? Huh. But that would just be 2 extra damage. That's not too good. Ugh. I'm afraid there's no way out. You can play Symbol and then Cannonade. Huh. He can just put all the damage on the Incarnate and, like, nothing he's even died. Though the Symbol would then clear a little bit. But it's a good try, but I'm afraid there was no way out. Just summon the Devourer here. And that will do. That will do, boys. That's 8. You got this, Hull, y'all. Or not. Oh, I guess that's another way to do it. Okay, he's gonna do the with the pings. Yeah, there's not really anything you could have done, is there? I don't think so. So Hull surviving till surviving the second round. Wildblade and Sandresis are going at it. And, well, I guess we'll be treated to some nice one-turn heal action. It does not look like... It looks really hopeless, actually, for Wildblade. He's got 6 levels. So he gets, what, 8 life here? Well, doesn't he just do that and, like, Reflector, and that's it? Yeah, okay. Well, that was rather brief. Okay, so it's 1-1. Okay, we'll see who makes it to the second round. Well, if Wildblade does not make it to the second round, or rather does not survive, then we only have 3 2-pointers. And then we have a problem. Oh boy. Come on, guys. Don't hold up the round. This is a quick round. We're barely 30 minutes in. But as you have fewer and fewer players, the rounds get shorter. Such is life. So I'm surprised this doesn't just automatically start the next round, because they don't have choices. Like, each one of them can only play one deck. Okay. Maybe they want to take the minute or so to just kind of, you know, stretch their legs or something. Drink some coffee. I don't know. But it's kind of the same way that distribute does not automatically distribute for you if there's only one way to do it. Which would be nice if it did. It would just speed things up a little bit. Gentlemen, your audience awaits. I mean, it's gotta be soon, right? Unless one of them disconnected or something. That maybe Wildblade's morale was crushed so hard by the loss he just disconnected. It's like, I'm not doing this anymore. No, we're going. We kind of need Wildblade to win so that the balance is preserved. Looks like we got ourselves a nice control fiesta. Wild Blade with some nature added to the party. Cool. Nature is a nice mix-in because you can bounce stuff like Karthus. That's always nice. Send Sages with a good old Amun. But what is that I spy in his hand? Is that Raygon? Is it? Okay. It's a card I haven't seen in... God, I don't even remember the last time I've seen a Raygon. They both have Scarabs. Wildblade does not have any Scarabs in hand. He's probably hoping to draw... Oh, he drew one. He's got Assassin's Guild as well. It's actually kind of nice because bouncing Assassins as well is a nice combo with it. Unicorns for spell removal, removing annoying stuff like Grand Reunion, Curse of Risha, Namir's Blessing. Definitely that one. It's going to be a Spark Scarab here for sure. Yep. Wildblade thankfully drew a Scarab of his own. 3 unicorns. Wow. Okay, that's a lot. That seems a little bit too much. But, okay. Oh yeah, and Tombs is another card Unicorn destroys. That's right. That's very nice. Is it gonna put it in the back? No, it's pointless because a Wildblade can grow his Scarab too. So it's not like you can try to get a better trade. I'm just waiting for that on-curve Raygon. Oh, another Scarab. That's pretty good. Might just hero power that. But I don't think he needs to bother. He'd rather probably ramp his mana. Yeah, dog, you don't need 3 unicorns. Yeah, it looks like he is gonna do it. Okay, that's fair. I wonder if Sensage is considering just playing Suffocate here. Just before these Scarabs, like, get out of control. Because they could. Nope. Primal Battle? Yes. Okay. Okay. That's cool. So, Power Surge, he's probably going to want to level here, because he's got to level eventually. Wildblade's hand is a bit slow. Doesn't have anything too exciting going on. No, goes mana again. Maybe he wants it to be a 4-3? If it is, he can Primal Battle the Sculptor. That might be what he's doing. That seems reasonable, I suppose. Really? Cleanse? Cleanse that? Wow. Okay. That seemed a little excessive. Okay. So the thing is, of course, that Unicorn is gonna land on Tombs no matter what. Which is gonna give Wildblade a big advantage. He's like, yes! A target for my pretty Unicorn. Loving it. Yeah, it's time to level. You have enough mana now. Power Surge? No? You really want that Might Emblem on your Scarab that badly? What a crazy man. I wouldn't even think twice about it. There you go. Oh, Cloning Vats is a nice card. So what's he do now? He's got Sanctum. That's pretty nice. Just get something off the board. Ditch the Unicorn. Wow. Hero Power, perhaps? Huh. The Hero Powers, what would he take? Maybe Despina back so he can join the creature stealing him. Ah, there's Raygon. I gotta remember what he does, actually. At the start of your turn. Okay. Because, like, I seriously, like, forget. So he's gonna have to summon a level 2 demon for him. So that's what? Thought Devourer, Dr. Styx, and Harpy? Is he gonna cleanse that? Seriously? That's kind of awesome. Maybe he will. Yeah, he's cleansing it. He's gonna... you can't hero power the zombie. Never mind. Face! Okay. This has been an interesting game so far. Vampiric Ashes. Well, that's not a card I expect to see. Oh, I know. He's going to hero power into Burke. No, he's not. That would be silly. Maybe a surprise Hermelion. I think he should hero power into something, honestly. Maybe basic Dares just to get some cards. Or advance Despina. Yeah, just to steal some cards. That's also an option. Yeah, it's either going to be advanced Despina or... Okay, I did not expect that. I definitely did not expect that. Enoch? What is this madness? What is he... Huh. Interesting. I mean, I'm guessing he's trying to go for some kind of a quick finish. Could be the case. So how does Wild Blade answer this? You could hero power off the Sculptor. That would be a good start, for sure. He could also make the 1/1 soul and then play Devourer, clear both of the zombies, and then run the Scarab into the 0/5, and then run his Devourer into the Sculptor. Clears the board that way. Leaves the 0/5 alive, but the 0/5 by itself can't win the game. Is that what he's gonna do? Yep. That is what he's gonna do. Whee! Nom 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 nom. And then he could, I guess, just develop another Scarab. Yeah, it seems fair. Pretty solid. Yeah, I think this move will cost Sensages the game. Because now he's got nothing. Enoch is completely useless. Scatman. Yeah, I think we can safely say that this game is over. Because, I mean, he's got nothing to work with. Wildblade can start stealing cards pretty easily. Oh, this Catman. Cataclysm. Don't really need it, but hey, it's there. Is he really gonna cleanse it? Oh wow, he top decked a 5/5. Oh my god. That's just... I feel like Wildblade is just trolling him right now. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna cleanse your guy because I can. He's so confident he's getting rid of Cataclysm. He's like, I don't need Cataclysm. Who plays Cataclysm? Only noobs, right? Yeah, that's gonna lead to a very swift end of the game. Whoa, Dread Knight! Oh. Okay, that's good. That's something. That's a pretty good draw. So Wildblade thinks, oh, that's a nice Dread Knight. Maybe I'll borrow that from your deck. Yeah, why not, right? Yeah, he's going for a Dread Knight. Give me that. Or a Succubus, maybe. I think a Dread Knight's better, actually. Bam! 2 can play that game. Oh, boy. Oh, that's a terrible draw. Ugh. That looks to be a very much game over. Because the Dread Knight can't even really be blocked. Since it needs to be 2 creatures. So Wildblade could hero power one of them off. God, that's Scarab. Is this lethal? Yeah, the 2/3 runs into the 6/6, right? And then everything else goes face? Well, no, there's the 1/1 that needs to be taken care of. Huh. I guess that's another way to do it. Yeah, just trade those guys. Can't do it, dog. I think that bug's been fixed. Is he gonna buff your Dread Knight? Oh, that's actually lethal. Okay. Oh, okay. That works. It didn't really matter. Okay, so we have been saved. On to round 3. We've got Wildblade, Toric, Holiel, and Ginger Raven. Any more drops? No. No bridges with a buy? Okay, this should be interesting. We're halfway there. I need to stretch too. See, for me, I'm basically doing this first thing in the morning due to the way time zones work, and because I'm so lazy, I don't get up till like 11:30. Actually, usually later than that. And now that I'm switching over to a night shift, I'm going to be waking up even later. So, okay, we got, so Holiel is, he's playing Ginger. So Toric and Wildblade are going to go at it. All right. That's what I want to see. The 2 3-time champions? I don't remember how many championships Wildblade has. Ginger, I believe, also has one. So everyone except Holiel. So that means Holiel has to win. Come on, Holiel. You can do it. We will see. And that's and keep in mind that it's like, what, 6 a.m. in the morning over there or something like that? It's something ridiculous. I don't remember exactly what the difference is. It's with like 13 hours or something like that. It's a lot. It's almost like a day. It's like Sunday for him or something. For me, it's only Saturday. No, maybe not. I don't know actually. Okay. Although I would rather see Torek and Wildblade, I think I'll take either here. Nah, we're taking Torek and Wildblade. That's the match I want to see. Because one of them is going to be eliminated right here and now. And then Ginger and Hall, one of them is going to make it. So what finale? I want to see Hall in the finale for sure. Against Torek. That's the finale I want to see. So Wildblade, thanks for saving the seals. Feel free to get eliminated now. So, you know, for my own pleasure, obviously. Okay, there we go. That's the first game. See, Hall, they choose immediately because they know I care about that stuff. They're not trolls like you. Alright, Torek opening up with his... I'm guessing it's some sort of a swarm deck. While Wildblade's hand is just LOL. It's triple Vats, triple Scarab. That's pretty good. Plague Vermin. Haven't seen that card in a while. Plague into Death Curse into Flesh. Wow, Wildblade using his Valley. It's a bit annoying, but we do what we can. So this is his other color is blue. Interesting. Or maybe it's a 3-color deck. Maybe it's black, purple, blue. So this is going to be a very nice Flesh Sculptor. Clearing the Scarab and getting a zombie on the board. Good start. Building up a board. How does Wildblade answer this? More Scarabs? Will he bump it up, though? He will. Essence. That's interesting. Another Death Curse. So I wonder if you play Plague Vermin and Death Curse here at the same time. And then he uses the Plague Vermin and then runs the Shaman in and then gets like 2 more zombies or something like that. Eternal Servants. I guess that's another option. Man, this will be a really sad Cataclysm. Would result in the summoning of 3 extra zombies. What are you thinking about? Kill the Scarab, dude. Well, this board looks kind of bad. Does he have lethal? If he just hero powers, that's 3, 6, 8, 10, 12. That's lethal. Oh my god. Oh, so Death Curse into hero power just wins outright. Because the Death Curse will kill the Scarab. But you also see that, wait, if he just leaves the Scarab up without the mana, well, he just uses the Plague Vermin, kills it, and gets a zombie. That's not good. Ugh. This just looks totally losing. Man, Torek just played a bunch of small guys, and yeah, that's doing it. He can play the assassin here at least. That's... Oh, oh man. This madman. That's it. That's game over. Death Curse into hero power. I mean, it probably wouldn't have mattered, honestly. Like, the assassin would have, like, stopped a little bit of damage. And then Cataclysm would have been useless. Damn! That was a vicious beatdown by Torek. That was over in, like, 60 seconds. Okay, a little more than that. Alright. That's cool, I guess. Because this one will be over early. Alright, Torek with... Oh, okay. We got some knights. I think we've seen this before. Yeah, it's the knights with a new occult knight. Wildblade reeling from his very brutal loss. Might be Spark Felix here, actually. Yeah, Spark Felix looks pretty okay, actually. Or Spark this. Oh, Militant Citadel. He doesn't even have to spark it. Felix is back. Alright, so Wildblade probably wants to ramp up to a very quick Cataclysm. You know, eventually. Will he put this in the back? Oh, no, he doesn't have to. Because it gets bumped up. Oh, try Angelica Sentinel. That's a strong knight. Is he gonna go for it? He probably doesn't really want to trade these. That extra emblem could be really annoying. Like an extra shield or something. But Wildblade can now do the assassin hero power and pick it off. That's quite strong. So that gets him the time he needs. That Scarab is growing. Now maybe Torek regrets not trading. Maybe. Yeah, it's coming. I think he goes mana here. But playing what? Another Occult Knight, perhaps? He might actually just, yeah, trade in the Assassin. I was thinking he might do that, yeah. Because that thing is big. Well, that's nice. You could actually put it on the board. But if anything, he'd rather... He does put it on the board. Interesting. Well, Wildblade is definitely in good shape here. It's got the mana lead. His Scarabs are, you know, maturing very nicely. I don't see how Torek gets out of this. Those are some big Scarabs. Don't know if there's any hard removal. And stupefying it is a bit moot at this point when it's already a 6/5. Okay, he's trying to put something into play. But I think Wildblade can just... Let's see, he's got Cleanse. Yeah, cleansing Namir is pretty disgusting. Or he could just Helmet, actually. Sadly, he cannot do both. If he could do both, he would just win the game. But it looks like he's just gonna Helmet. And just Smackaroo. Wow. That's pretty gross. Yeah, that looks to be pretty over. It cannot catch up against this board. He has no way to kill the 6/5 Scarab. Well, okay, so this is a nice payback. Not as swift as what Torek did, but still. And still... You can kill Namir here with Sentry. Actually, maybe you can even get 2 kills, but the problem is... But that's 6/5 though. There's just no answer to that. So he plays that, runs it into the maybe even the smaller Scarab actually, because Namir is less dangerous. Oh wait, you can just kill that. Whoa, that's pretty good. Triple cleanse. Look at that. Well, probably he was going to want to cleanse Namir because that's kind of a, you know, just 1 mana +3/+3 like that. It's not good. So Torek's still in this, still fighting, because 3 cleanses is not really a good hand. Oh, he got rid of the Knight instead. Okay. Ah, it trades. Clever. Makes sense. But then I think Torek can just instill here. Oh, he just drew another Namir, but he can instill Namir and perhaps the Occult Knight? Something like that. Sends Namir back. Basically has to hope he doesn't have Cataclysm here. He can actually play the Sentry for free. Yeah, he's pretty much going all in, which he has to, right? If Wildblade doesn't clear this board, he will lose, though, because, yeah, just a hero power. Like, he'll just get, like, obscene levels of value with Namir. Now, unfortunately, Wildblade is 2 cleanses. So you can just cleanse a bunch of guys. So, no good. No Cataclysm, but triple cleanse. It's pretty much the same thing. No, not quite. It's a lot more expensive. Another instill would be redonkulous. Spellbreaker, really? Nah, he wants to draw an instill here. It's pretty much his only chance. I drew a cleanse. Wonder if he's gonna use the... Oh no, he can't really even pay 2 life. Maybe he will, because like, why bother, right? It doesn't make any difference. Put a Might Emblem on this thing. Is it gonna cleanse the Scarab? Wild Blade doesn't have any removal currently. And the Insignia might start rolling up some value. Oh, Helm. Yikes. Never mind, he just drew a really good card. Drew another Helm. But sadly, he can't play it. Cleanse? Cleanse it. Cleanse this monstrous creature. There you go. Cavalry Field Captain. Okay. Okay. That's something. I'm guessing he's gonna reactivate and kill the Occult Knight here. Maybe? Maybe not. He's still hanging on by the skin of his teeth, though. Like, I feel like it should just be a winning game for Wild Blade. Oh, wow. That's disgusting, honestly. Oh my god. Well, oh, I gotta give it to Torek. He fought valiantly. You have my respect. Wait, he's not dead. Oh, right, because he got the 1 HP. Man, he just refuses to die. Ah, remove the Might Emblem. That's kind of awesome. Just wow. That's amazing. Torek is such a trooper. Like most players, their will would be broken by now. They would have resigned, quit the game for a month, you know, thrown their computer out the window, but not Torek. The man is a warrior. A true warrior. Wow. Is he gonna hero power now? He might hero power and just bump up this by like another 3 and hit the face for like 8. Or he might just clear the board, yeah. Man, he's still in it! Wow. Just refuses to die. Wildly was thinking like, come on, dude, just die already. He actually needs a kind of a good draw here. Yeah, that's something, but only removes one guy. He gets a couple draws at it. Oh, that's a disgusting top deck. That may have been the last straw to break Torek. But I said that before. Oh, missed. And there was an Instill Life in there. Oh, and Namir next card. Oh my god. That's... Still fighting. Never surrender. 'Cause, 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 'cause He might just start stacking Might Emblems on that Unicorn, honestly. Or something like that. Or just summon a bunch of the Moonsteel Miners and see what happens. Three Vats. Or he actually might just summon and chain souls, honestly. Oh no, because it's too many slaves. You can't summon 3 of them. You're just gonna Moonsteel it up a bit. Yeah. Felix. How does he handle this? He needs more cards. He needs to hit the face to get some cards. Felix, not too helpful. He is going to get overrun eventually because that's 3 Might Emblems per turn Wildblade can generate. That is going to make a giant unicorn that just can't be killed. Ugh. He's dying slowly, but he is dying. Like, I don't think Tora can actually win unless he starts top decking like a boss, like running in stills or something. So that's a 4/5. Pretty good. That's a pretty bad draw. But he can steal something. What would he steal? A Namir, perhaps? It's a decent one. Scarab, not very good. He's got the triple emblem on tap, which is pretty scary. Could he just swing all face, actually? Can't Wildblade just swing everything to the face? Because something is getting through, right? And then just put 3 emblems on top of it? Right? Or that. That also works. He does have to activate it, but he's got a bunch of Moonsteel Miners. So Wildblade finds the lethal. But Torek fought valiantly. I'll give him credit for that. That was well fought. Alright, Torek, it's Knights against just good old control. Corruption control. I think Knights have a bit better chance against this, though. Oh, Militant into Angel Blessed. Ooh, that's insane. That's such a massive ramp. So Torek, I think, is looking much better in this matchup. Mainly because there's no Cataclysm. So he can actually go ahead and overextend much more than he otherwise would be able to. And then Citadel into Angel Blessed is just ridiculous. He could actually just play Namir next turn. It's like, turn 3 Namir. Oh, okay. Will he play it? Yeah, that's a pretty good trade for him. That doesn't really make a difference. Wildblade's looking at this like, oh man, that's that doesn't look fair. He's quite a while away from being able to do anything. Suffocate, though, is going to kill Namir, which is very nice. But he's doing a whole lot of nothing right now. While the damage is piling up. Yeah. Oh, man. He can play Felix and the Sentry. Sentry can just get played for free. Buffing Felix up to 4-4. I mean, not Felix. Namir up to 4-4. And then Triangelica Sentinel is going to seal the game, basically. His only shot, I think, is Tribute. But even that's looking mighty weak. That's another... No, because he's just going to die before he ever reaches that point. Because now, Felix, with 4... There's 4 knights. Namir is going to give +4/+4. And then refresh. And that's going to be an easy lethal. So Wildblade is just totally dead. There's no getting out of this. He'd need a Harpy or something. He needed a Harpy way earlier. At this point, I think it's just... Yeah, Suffocate's totally useless. It kills 1 creature. Yeah, he has no plays of any kind. Yeah, that's it. Valiant effort, but I don't think it'll do anything. And then try Angelica Sentinel. Oh my god. But he probably has just lethal with hero power. But Torix looking like, oh Jesus. Oh, that was brutal. Jeez. Torix just mopping up Wildblade without even thinking about it. Well, this round is already almost over. Wow, that's a record. So Andriola is up. What is this? Oh, Sunbliss Fields. I thought it was like a visual glitch. But since Sages with that 1-turn heal. Loses a bit of ramp, but he doesn't need more than 3 levels anyways. Bark will come in handy to blow up reflectors. For sure. I wonder if Andriola's trying to win by a life. How did he get 8 life? Oh, he's got Gomer Ironbeard in there. That's very interesting. Oh, he has temples as well. Diogen. Oh, this is the green priests. Echo priests. Environmentally friendly priests. It's the EPA. I mean, Diogen looks pretty good here. Just get a card. Your Innkeeper can get a Might Emblem as well. Sure, why not, right? Well, he plays that. Oh, I see. He just wants to kill it. And then Diogen grab a Primal Battle back. possible. Did not play Diogen. Interesting. I mean, he can't be afraid of Holy Radiance because he's got Unicorn. That works. Man, I said this was going to be one of the fastest rounds. Not anymore. Not in this matchup. Because Sensei just is probably going to win. And that's going to be another round. Hopefully a bit more interesting than this. Sensei, just why you do this to us? Thankfully, he's not at the top. Wow, okay. He wants more value. So I think actually for Andriola, going for life is probably his best bet. Because Sensei just cannot do anything about that. Like, he has no way to stop Andriola from actually gaining life or dealing any damage. So if he can just get to 40 first, that'll work. Another Diogen. Get him on the board, man. Get some damage in there. I'd still say play Diogen. You want to put stuff on the board to pressure him to get his life low while you wait for your things, unless Andriola is specifically waiting for a temple because he doesn't have very many priests right now. So that might be what's going on. He can put a sentry on and then hero power and do 8 damage, putting Sensei just fairly low. That's an option. Or maybe he's going for 10. I think he's going for 10 damage here. Yeah, that's going to be 10 damage. Pretty good. Putting Sensei just on the ropes. Yeah. Now imagine if that had life bound. Oh my god. Sensei just would be really scared. But it's no big deal. He can just put the Ray on top and just Ray it off the top right away. So that's not the issue. The point is that he's low on life and he needs to work to get the life back. That's a miss. It's going to be pretty hard to do the remaining 4 damage, actually. Oh, I think I said earlier, save Unicorn for Reflector. I'm dumb. You can't destroy Reflector with Unicorn. I'm thinking the old Unicorn. The good one. That could do this stuff. Is he going to Primal Battle Eleanor here? Because he can always Innkeeper the wall, right? Like, that's not a problem. I wouldn't do it now, because he just play another wall. Okay. I'm guessing it's gonna be Primal Battle. Actually, he doesn't have to. He can just kill Eleanor with the 1-2. I mean, is Sensei just really gonna pacify that? That seems unlikely. He's swinging for 1 damage. Is he gonna pacify 1 damage? Probably not. He is going to pacify 1 damage. Oh, no. That was just a misclick. I was gonna say, like, that's... that's a bit much. Nah, he's got... oh, yeah, he can do Reflector Snowstorm. That'll kill the board. Reflector into Snowstorm into Snowstorm. But that Pacify is really annoying to deal with because... He can't get any attacks. That's why Nymeer's Blessing in these kinds of decks can be crushing, because, oh, you can't pacify my big 5/5. Oh, surprise! Yeah, I don't think... Just swing. I did not know a wall can be commanded to attack something. That does not seem right. Cleanse on Reflector looks pretty good, because he can get it back with Diogen. Play Sunblessed Priest to buff itself, get that 3 HP. 3 attack. No, it does not play it. Exorcism that out. Not much to do. I was actually wondering if I was going to do that. I mean, might as well. A 0/1 wall is better than a stupefied wall, which is completely useless. But Andriola knows he's got to pacify. He's already showed it. Yeah, he's got to pacify that. There's no doubt. Yeah, I suspect that Sensei just will win inevitably. Very slow grind, but he will. He's got Reflector, Word of Grace. That's already really good. But he's gonna Reflector Power Discharge. Draw more cards. Horizons. For an Order Shrine. Why not, right? Or a Trigon or what have you. Yeah, looks basically losing. See this is where the fuzz just concedes. Oh, was that Forge of the Ancients over there? Or forget what the name is? Oh man. I actually haven't seen that card in action much. Probably the life loss is a bit too much. Now Sensei is just coasting to victory. You can get 12 HP off of that single Word of Grace. And Eleanor can put it back on top. Yeah. It's over. Or he's going to play Eleanor first? Does he want something else back on top? Oh, just drew another one. Okay. Yeah, it's over. Okay. And now it's the priests, the Echo Priest against... Not entirely sure what I'm looking at here. Because I see Vampiric Ashes and I see... something else, which I can't remember now. No Angelic Temple, sadly, for Andriola. It's got double Gomer Ironbeard. The Iron Beatdown. So many of their last names end with beard. There's a lot of beards. Scarab up. Okay. lot of priests. Namir can also get some life through these priests. Stupefying the Scarab seems like it might be a good idea. Maybe. Or that, or Sparkin Diogen. But the Vampiric Ashes could really punish that. Because of the Vampiric Ashes can bump up to a 2-3. And then it and the Scarab can kill Diogen. Well, is Sensei just gonna go for the full Smork? Make it a 4-1 and smack the face? Probably not. Probably better to just keep developing Scarabs and developing your mana while growing your Scarabs. Yeah, this looks solid. Andriola's got some trouble here. Well, that's a nice card. That's a nice answer to a big Scarab, actually. Remove three emblems from it. But he could just ping the smaller Scarab. If you wanted to. Or we could play Innkeeper now, bump up Diogen perhaps, and then stupefy the big Scarab. No, the small Scarab, so he can never grow. And then when the bigger Scarab tries to grow... Oh, I guess you can do that too. Then you remove 3 emblems from it. Alright, Sensei just suffocates? No, that would kill his own board, unfortunately. Play 2 Sculptors and then suffocate everything and summon like a million zombies. Why not? Hit the face for 7? Or 8? Yeah. Totally. I don't see any problem with that. It's gonna be another Scarab beatdown here. Ah, this is where Fate's Touch can remove those 3 emblems, man. That's value. I don't know that he will do that, though. But he could. Or he could play maybe an Innkeeper to buff Namir to 4 to clear that, and then stupefy maybe the smaller Scarab. This is also an instant, which is interesting. Oh, that's a very interesting move, because of Fate's Touch can downgrade this severely. Or you just play Gomer Iron Beatstick. I don't know. But I feel like this is the kind of board that can get super punished. Like by Suffocate, for instance. Yeah, I know it kills the smaller Scarab, but then you wait for a mana. Yeah, just get a mana up, right? Make this a 4-3. And then you Suffocate. Yeah, Suffocates kills the front. 10 damage to the face. Easy game. Oh, not 10. Oh, yeah, because it reduces attack, too. My bad. But it's still really good. Takes off half his life. Oh, Fate's Touch can kill the Amethyst Scarab. All the tech is real. You gotta do it, dog. Fate's Touch on the 4-3. Remove the 3 Might Emblems. Nice! The fuzz approves. You got the fuzz seal of approval here. Okay, but he's still got a long way to go here. Double Innkeeper. Well, I mean, one Innkeeper and Stupefy the Sculptor. And then perhaps Sentry of Light. Something like that. Ooh. Or he could give Ironbeard some speed. Playing Sentry makes sense here to protect him from Sanctum. There you go. Ironbeard should probably go speed. 2 HP. Means he can get killed. Yeah, he can just bump up the Vampiric Ashes and trade them both in. Actually, will they both die? Oh, they will both die, actually. No, they don't have to both die. If he just goes for 1 mana, makes the Scarab a 5/4, sends in the 2/3 Vampiric Ashes ahead of it. Oh, Dread Knight. That'll be nice next turn. He actually almost has lethal. Almost. Like, can he resurrect something fun? No. Oh, never mind. He now has lethal. And he casually misses lethal. If he just attacks the face with the 7/6, womp womp. But it might not matter. Because it's pretty tough to deal with, I gotta say. But he's not dead. Ironbeard and Namir look like a pretty nice combo. But actually Dread Knight will end the game in that case. Stupefying the Vampiric Ashes is also nice because it renders it a useless 0/5, which can't do anything. Yeah, definitely stupefy the wall. Not the wall. Well, this thing. It's kind of like a wall. Because then it becomes useless. It can attack, but it can't do any damage. Like, it cannot become a 4/1. Okay. Does Suffocate just win the game? Dead, dead, dead. Yeah. Definitely. Suffocate into Sanctum just clears the board. Yikes. And then just bump this up. Yeah. Or just miss lethal again? Is he just taking the piss right now? Is he deliberately missing lethal twice now? I mean, he probably is just gonna win because of Succubus, right? But, like, that's just bad form. But, yeah, it doesn't look like it matters. That there's nothing Andriel can do here. Maybe he thought, I mean... I'm gonna put him at 1. I got Succubus. What's he gonna do? But he could have played a Temple or something. Play a bunch of Priests. Heal up. Wait, this doesn't do anything. This can still attack, dog. Like, I could just hit that, and he didn't even prevent lethal on the board. Alright, this is it. Unfortunately, Holiel lost. I'm disappointed. Holiel, what is wrong with you? You're supposed to win. Now he's not in the finale. Torek and Ginger. Will Torek take another title? He's been cleaning up opponents very efficiently. But so has Ginger. Okay, we are at the final. Nobody else dropped. No. I guess you don't have any reason. I mean, if you can get to 2 points, you get 2,500 crystals. Though if you're at 0-3 going into the last round, yeah, there's no point even playing. Okay. So I'm gonna review their decks real quick, since we've seen them enough. Torek has the target emblem Coronas deck. His Enoch is looks like some sort of a big spam deck. And his Hermelion, of course, is the Priest Knight beat. No, it's just strictly Knight beatdown. While Ginger Raven has some sort of swift demons, Wisdom Rage aggro, and shamans. Oh. Okay, so we'll see what's we will see what gets played. Hold that thought. Oh, okay, here we go. Oh, that was quicker than expected. Okay, so we got the Burke that got banned and the Priests, which leaves the Demon Rush thing along with Shamans against a bunch of aggressive decks, which should be good for Torek. Should, but we never know. Ginger Raven with a Dark Portal. Okay, I like that. So the idea here is pretty simple. You look for Bedeviled Fiends and you swift them out. That's basically 5 damage attacker for just 2 mana. That's, like, really good. Torek, not able to put on much pressure. He needs to. The best way to beat demons is to pressure their life. Especially this one, because I don't think he probably doesn't have Succubus. Since he's just looking to end the game as quickly as possible. Vulture. I'm guessing he's gonna play it and just bump up its attack. Oh, wow, that's a nice top deck. It's a really nice draw. Another Essence. He might be setting up an Essence combo, actually. That's 10 damage that could kill Ginger Raven outright. So now we can start looking for Bedeviled Fiends. There's the first one. And you can just play it, right? He doesn't have to swift them all out. Just play it, a 5/3. But maybe he'll play... I'm guessing he'll play Summoner Druid into Sculptor or something like that. Or Summoner Druid into the Elvish Champion. He's attacking. Yeah, block the 1/1 here, basically. Yeah, I wouldn't bother blocking Vulture right now. Doesn't block anything. Maybe he wants to save them for Charlie. Summoner into what? Bedeviled. Right. That board is growing. Next turn, you could search out another Bedevil and just go Swift for a big whoopsie. But he probably won't even do that. He'll wait till you have multiple Bedevils. Is it going to be Charlie? I suspect it will be Charlie. He's got Harpy, which... Okay. Thing is, you can't really play defensively with this deck, because without Succubi... like, he cannot win the long game. He has to win in the next 2 or 3 turns. So Torek, if he can just hold on, like, Torek can just hold on long enough, Ginger Raven will just die. He might have a Doctor Styx, but if you end up having to Styx the portal, not only do you lose it, you also take 2 additional damage. Yikes. And Charles is a big problem here, because when the 1/1s die, they summon more 1/1s, and Ginger has no removal in his hand. I'm guessing probably Elvish Champion into something. Wow. Interesting. He uses the hero power now. Now, of course, the drawback is that it won't... By the time it comes online again, he'll be dead. So he's basically saying, I have to win, like, now. Pretty much now. He's got 6, 7... He can't win next turn. So I'm thinking Torek plays double Life Force here. And then next turn murders Chieftain into a double 5/5 swinging. Because he's threatening 10 damage. And he just took another 4. And he has to leave blockers, basically, because otherwise he'll die. But he, at the same time, has to put on pressure. Double Sculptor. Doesn't really matter. He does not need value. But the 0 mana guy is really good here. Basically, I'd say Bedeviled into Elvish Champion into something. This is really close. Okay, so he's taking 5 next turn. So yeah, he's gonna be Chieftain, draws a card, gets 2 5/5s into play. And then he's got Primal Battle. I think he has to Primal Battle the Brothers in Arms. That gets 4/4 worth of bodies off the board. The zombies don't matter. Torek has to win this turn. He has to deal at least 7 damage. Otherwise, he can't hold this board any longer. So you Primal Battle that. Oh, what a top deck. Oh my god, another Primal Battle. That is a redonkulous top deck. Because now he gets another 2 off the board. And then... yeah, I guess he might as well swing twice. Can he actually stop? That's 10. Minus 4. 8. Wait, he lets it through? But if he double blocked, he wouldn't have died, right? Wait a minute, if he had double block, he wouldn't have died. I'm confused there. There was a Bedeviled and a 1/1 on the board. They would have stopped 4 of the damage. You would have taken 6. Gone down to 6. He would be at 1, right? Because he went to -3. I think... oh my god, I think he just threw it. He may have just thrown the title, too. We'll see. Holy crap. I'm gonna have to ask him about this, because that did not look right. And actually, I think Primal Battling the... hang on, was Primal Battling the Sculptor correct? Because the point is that you can attack... well, no, it doesn't matter, because they both have Unstoppable, right? So it doesn't matter how you attack or how they block. I'm gonna want to go over that, because that... something did not add up there. So Ginger Ravens with Demons again, and an insane start again. Oh, Torek can punish, though, with Flaming Satyr. Oof. That's really bad. Because Portal now is looking quite bad. Since he can't play the 1/1, that'll just get killed. And then him taking... if he just plays Portal, he's gonna take a lot of extra damage. Yeah, that's... like, if you're playing Demons, you cannot fall behind on the board. Like, if you're up against Rage Rush and they're going first, Portal on 2 can often just kill you. So he's got Malvina as well. Malvina's going to be really hard to deal with because of all the 1/1 blockers. So he's got 2 of those. He's going to play those 2 and probably the... he's just play all the 1/1s, right? Play a lot of 1-mana cards. It doesn't mean Satyr gets to pick them off, but you can't help that. You can't just play nothing. And Brothers in Arms is pretty useless too, because the Satyr just attacks one of them. Though Brother in Arms into the double 1/1 is maybe okay. Tidal Wave. Okay, I gotta remind myself how this card works again. Alright, this gets invoked whenever you take any damage. And then if you have 10 or less, it can invoke him from your graveyard. So it works with Portal, basically, is the point. Okay. Is he gonna pick it off? Oh, you can. Oh, he can put an emblem on, but he can't actually do the 1 damage. Because he can't be exhausted for this. Just hold Fireball? Oh yeah, just make a Raven. Yeah, that's pretty good. So Ginger is already in big trouble because he's already down to 15. He's taking damage from the portal, and he has yet to establish a board against Toric's Fireballs. And I feel like once Malvina hits the board, it's basically going to be over. Since that's just going to be way too much 3-speed bodies to deal with. Dr. Styx, he may be considering blowing up his own portal, but I feel like that's just really bad. He probably can't actually do that. Okay, that's reasonable. But now he's down to 11, and he's taking 3 damage next turn. So I'm thinking... Merchant is interesting. I think he just holds the Fireballs. I think he plays just Jacquerie on his Raven. I don't know about that. I think that's too slow. Oh, no, because Malvina just immediately activates it. Oh, yeah, it's game over. That's it. It's over. That thing wakes up, kills all of Ginger Raven's creatures, and you got a 4/5 unstoppable. So, yeah. That's it. Yeah, you cannot fall behind. If you don't have healing with demons, that helps. I'll admit that helps, but it's not going to do anything. Because the Malvina waking up the Ancient, and it's gonna blow up most of his creatures, and then yeah, yikes! It does buy him some time. It is very important that it does that. But here comes the pain, boys. Because the hounds are also rage. Yeah, that's so insane. That's so ridiculous. And the hounds will be able to attack face after this. It's done. There's no coming back. Yeah, that's hopeless. So Taric crushing Ginger Raven here. Oh my god. Okay, Wildblade and Holio. That should be a good game. Holio. Oh, he's got the Dragon deck, and he's got Doctor 3 in his hand, but he cannot play it. Bummer. Oh, he's even got Hallowed Essence. Oh my god. But Wildblade has Test of Time. What is going on? But no, I mean, Trent is just gonna block Test of Time. That's really lame. He's got to keep Hallowed Essence for sure. So yeah, he takes an emblem on Tren, make a Hallowed Essence, and Tren is basically unkillable. Oh dear. The counter. It's like the nightmare scenario. The only thing that could be bad is if he literally loses DO. Misses DO, I mean. Oh, Wildblood actually got rid of Test of Time. He might regret this choice. Oh, he got his mana. Yeah, definitely Hallowed Essence and then Emblem on Tren. Because all the important spells that Holio's deck plays are 1 mana. While the 2 mana stuff counters a lot of other things. But also Essence, of course, just prevents... well, he has to play it because otherwise Tribute's going to kill him. Sanctum's also going to kill him. With Hallowed Essence, though, not so easy. I'm not sure what he's thinking about here. I mean, invoking Essence is probably bad because you don't want it to be a creature. It's a lot less safe as a creature. I'm actually going over the chat version of the previous game with the with game 1 of Ginger Raven and Tora, because I want to see if I missed something. Yeah, they're in that board state again. Maybe chat will find something I missed. Oh man, those splitting headaches. That's just so lame. That's so rude. Just no respect. No respect at all. Yeah, he Primal Battles of that. He's got 12. He can block 4 of it. Which would put him at 6. I don't know. I'm just curious to see. I'm kind of distracted from this because I want to see what chat says about that other game. To see if I missed something. Alright, Trent's at 7-7. So he can slow him down. Okay, chat didn't say anything exciting, unfortunately. Okay, back to the game. That 7-7 trend, just keep going face, right? Can't sacrifice it. There's no way to remove it. Shield emblem. Yeah, I put a shield emblem on it too. Because why not? It doesn't matter because he can just run the spirit into it, or even just hero power to remove the shield. So it barely matters. So Might Emblem would have actually been better. It's like, Bezarok! Do nothing. Wait, face? Really? Oh, Namir's Blessing! Oh my god. GG. Oh, Stupefy Bezarok? Hell yeah. No, don't let him summon any stupid demons. That's for sure. I guess you could use the ability. It doesn't really matter. Because you can't bounce it because Wildblade can just bounce his spirit back. Yeah. But actually, now that I think he should have swung with... Oh no, he can't swing first. He has to stupefy it. Yeah, he's got to do this. Yeah, he's got to stupefy it. How is Wildblade going to deal with this trend? Can't be sacrificed. Can't be targeted. How do you kill it? He's got to run 7 damage into it, but how? He's got a shield. Oh man, and he can actually power it up further, right? Because it only gets 3 emblems. Yeah, so it costs 4 mana. You could put another emblem on it. That Hallowed Essence, oh my god. I mean, shocking it is good. It buys him a turn at least. Probably could have kept the Steel Nor on the board though, for the value, for the creature on the board. Well, Tren isn't very useful. Tren number 2 isn't very useful. He's gonna draw a green dragon, isn't he? Another Innkeeper. Just play him, I guess. There's not much more to do here. Can Wildblade win here? Because his Trent can hit for 8 next turn. I guess he could try to block it. Well, I think it's mostly unnecessary to stupefy that. Wildblade can't kill anything. He could put some spell on top with... Oh, this shit is nothing good. I think Wildblade is actually going to lose this game. That Tren... There's no way to kill Tren. That's useless. You can't play anything. None of these cards do anything. Bounce back Bezarok and replay it, but he would just die, I think, because there's 7 possibly 8 unstoppable damage. That alone is already lethal. I think Eleanor might have to be played here, just to get a 1/4 body into play. I don't see anything else. I don't see how he doesn't just lose immediately. He can get a trade here, but that doesn't help. There's no way to stop Tren. Yeah, it's probably nothing you can do, actually. Tren can actually buff twice, because he's only got 3 emblems. Oh, no, it's 4 and 5. I can only buff once, but it's still 8/8. Which... That's a lot. Yeah, I don't think... Yeah, I think it's just over. Oh, it's only creatures with might emblems can be sacrificed, right? Oh, right. I actually forgot about that. Is that enough to... womp womp. Never mind. That ends it. Just Primal Battle Eleanor and then go face. Well... Okay. 1-1. Where's that? There we go. Holiol with this fun deck. It's the shenanigans with the bounciness. Oh, is something wrong with Discord? Yeah, I got like all kinds of servers not loading. Oh, okay. Well, that sucks. Well, we could try Skype for the interview, I guess. Hopefully. I mean, if we can't do it, then I guess we just don't do it. It's a bummer, but we are limited by the technology we possess. Unicorn blow up this? Is that worth it? Honestly, it's probably not worth it. I think you save it for something else. Interesting. Gnome Power Engineer. Ha ha ha! Very smart, Holyo. You save it exactly for that. Give yourself a pat on the back, buddy. You played well. Wait, playing this doesn't count as playing a creature, right? No, it's a spell. So like, you can't play this and then summon or druid into unicorn. It'd be really funny if you could, but no. I don't think you can do that. So, yeah, it's going to be unicorn. And probably just play Satyr without the effect. Without the summoner's effect, because there's not really much you can do with the other mana. And then, but yeah, man, Wilderness Guardian with Malvina. That's disgusting that we saw Torek do. Oh my god. That was ridiculous. The only reason he would consider using the Summoner here is because he wants the mana open for the Satyr to oppose the Zombie Legionnaire. Okay, it's a pretty nice play for him. Gets rid of a lot of nonsense. And Curse of Risha is not... really not trading the zombie? I guess the zombie isn't really doing anything. So what's Wildblade's next move? His hand doesn't look very good. He could do, you know, discard 2, but meh, basically. Is he even gonna bother blocking? Probably not, because he would have just traded with it already if he wanted it gone. He might play another Tombs, actually. It's kind of lame. He probably would have wanted to play this. Oh, right, this buffs the Satyr. Right, I always forget. Like, if something dies with that, it gets a buff. So it makes sense. Oh man, that Mesmerizing is gonna suck. Just take away his most useful card. But he's still got a board that's dealing damage. It's gonna be a test of time, I feel. No. I guess you can always test of time it later. Satyr can kill the Mesmerizing here. Probably should. Definitely should. I don't know about that. He would have wanted one of them to be 3/3, I would think. Will this work? Like, will it become a 3/3 before the effect goes off? I actually don't know what the priority is. Does this happen at the end of turn or something? No, it's this turn. So... I'm actually unclear on how that works. Ah, I guess it does trigger first. So I think it was a bit of a mistake. Could have had a 3-1. I mean a 3-3. Also, I think he should have gone level, because he needs the hero power, like, right now. He has no cards. Sure, he's beating beating Wildblade down, but he's still only got 5 damage on the board. I wonder if Wildblade will just hero power here. Might consider something like Advanced Zash. Buys him another turn. It's pretty good. He's holding the test of time until it threatens to wake up. He ideally wants to kill it without it waking up. But he probably figures it's not going to wake up now because he can't hero power. Power discharge? No, he needs a green here. Enchanted Spring. He's got to go for level here, though. He's got to get his levels up. Bouncing this stuff is... okay. It's kind of pointless. The other issue is if that gets discarded, he just basically lost another turn. Like, he made no progress. That's my only issue with that. You need to get the level because of the discard possibilities. Like, damn, there you go. Now you just lost another green shrine. And now he's threatening hero power. Actually, not quite. Oh no, he needs a corruption shrine. He needs a green shrine. He needs the hero power. There's no other way. He can pick it off, which he probably should, just because, like, he can hope that he doesn't get a corruption shrine. Okay. He still has to pick it off. And then just hope for the best, pretty much. He might consider holding that actually now for the green shrine, which will hopefully come soon. Go in face. It's actually the same, but he doesn't get the +1/+1. Bummer. Can he get that black shrine? He does! Zing. He needs a green shrine. There's no winning without it. He needs the hero power. He just needs to pick up a couple cards, and that's it. He'll be fine after that. Okay, that works. If he gets a spell, it's good. That's a spell? He can use the Library of Life now. Wait, is that 1 mana or 2? 1, right? Yeah, use the Library of Life and draw another card. Creature, yeah, hero power. I mean, use the Druid. And then play that to draw another card. Okay, well, it wasn't great, but it was something. You know, it's gonna get tributed, but whatever. Gotta start somewhere. I mean, these creatures are kind of trash, so I wouldn't worry too much. Call of Jalaya, okay, that's cool. Death Trap, perhaps? I mean, actually, it doesn't really matter, because it's Sanctum is a thing. Unicorn to kill Curse Orisha, just to be a dick. Yeah, he needs another hero power, unfortunately. I think it took too long to activate the first one. And so you ran out of cards. Wild Blade, no test of time. He's confident he won't need it. Is he gonna tribute again? These are not very threatening creatures. Yeah, maybe Succubus is just better. They can always bounce Succubus next turn as well. Waking up this thing would be so amazing because it would kill Wild Blade's board. But how can he get 2 creatures? Actually, if he gets the Incarnate, right, that would work. Might as well, sure. Yeah, the Incarnate is what he wants to draw. That gets him another creature. That'll wake up the Ancient. Ugh. Well, that's actually not bad because he can kill the Succubus with this. That's something. You should take it. It's a good deal. Yes? No? Perhaps? I don't know. That's what I would do. Freeze the Succubus, ping it off with Satyr. And then he can't bounce the Succubus back. And you got some protection from Sanctum. No. Oh, that's interesting, actually. Enchanted Spring. That has some use. Could replay the Unicorn to get another counter on the Guardian and then blow up his stupid tombs. Yeah, that's probably good. I mean, go face with it first, right? Get your damage in. But other than that, yeah, just do that. What? What's the point of that? Is he going to use this to finish it off? I'm guessing that's what he's going to do, yeah. He's got to kill tubes, for sure. Otherwise, he's going to go overrun with zombies. He did not shoot the zombie, so what was the point of that? Wildblade now maybe regretting that he didn't get rid of his, that he didn't use his test of time when he had the chance. Maybe. Maybe he's not. Tribute again! Picking up some garbage creatures, but it's something. Holyo's really... A Satyr would be an incredible draw. But the Succubus now comes back. That's why I want him to kill the Succubus. Melindra. Interesting. Play it, I guess. It wakes up this thing, kills the zombie, lets you smack the face. Or unless he's considering waiting for hero power. That might be what it is. But it's dangerous. Here it comes. Bam. No more tributes for Wildblade. You can't draw on one of Eleanor. And it wouldn't even matter. The effect won't trigger. Oh no, it would trigger. He has blue. Actually, yeah, he can play Eleanor, right? Put the tribute on top. What do they have now? Oh, I guess that works too. Never mind. Forget me. Hero power time? Okay, let's go. Yu-Gi-Oh! Ugh, that's kind of... It's kind of shitty, but... Womp womp. No spell, unfortunately. Will he DO this? And hope to get an actual shrine that he can draw, because this is... Yeah, he's gonna do it. Ah. Oh, wait, no, he can bounce. Oh, no, that's useless. That's totally useless. I'm kidding. Now you can use it, but it doesn't do anything. I think Holyo's just running out of options. Oh my god, double succubus. That's pretty gross. You can't actually use it though. He doesn't have to. He can just play one and then next turn play succubus, bounce, succubus. So no problem. Holyo cannot, as far as I know, heal. Oh, just go for both of them. Hope they both survive. Though it looks like they will. That's a wrap. It's lethal on the board, so to speak. I think he's out of shrines. He's missed Dio a lot. He's trying hard, though. Nope. So... Oh, that's it. That is over. We've got Torink triumphing as our champion once again. Ginger, Wild, and Geronimo with 3. Pretty solid. Hall, Senejesus. Andriola, Mr. Juan Rafmaha, I don't know. Kamsian with 2. Dobricious with 1. And then Dirac with 1. And then a bunch of droppers. So, you guys know the drill. I'm going to go on a 10-minute break while I try to get Torek in. Because Discord seems to be having some sort of issues, we are going to have to try something like Skype. And then hopefully that works. If I can't get anything to work, then we just won't do it. But let's hope that doesn't happen. So we'll see you guys very shortly.